That works perfectly. Welcome, butterflies. My name is Buggy, and today I'm just going to take a few quizzes. I have my second monitor over there, so you might see me looking over there to check my recording status. But this is actually really much better than my old recording style where I would use one monitor and I would have to go, oh, okay, let me go to this window. But yeah, today we're just going to take some quizzes to check out this new style of recording where I have my stuff that I need over there and the main screen right in front of me. So the first quiz, and I'm probably going to take two quizzes, is your brain more male or female? I read that wrong. Is your brain more female or more? Oh my God. Is your brain more female or male? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this one first. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so the first question it asks is how often do you look back at your life and think about your past mistakes? And this is probably going to get really revealing because I do that more often than normal people. I do that like almost every month. I go back and I go, huh, if I had done this. But then I always dismiss it at the end. I'm just like, yeah, if I would have done that, I wouldn't have been where I am today. So let me see. It varies on what's going on in my life. Not really. I don't, it pops up anytime. Every year, every few years. Don't really do that other few times a year. I would say most accurately, it's the top one. It just varies. Can you easily add up big numbers in your head? Yes. Is it difficult for you to sit still for long periods of time? You can tell that it is because even as I'm recording, I'm over here moving around. I'm like, so yeah, it is difficult for me to sit still for long periods of time, especially if I'm not on a computer. My brain will literally shut down. So it depends on the situation is actually the 100% accurate. Because if I'm on a computer, I can sit here for 3, 4 hours. How many books do you read in a year? What type of movies do you like? Okay, so this is an interesting question to me. I've been asked it over and over, and I tell everyone the same answer. I hardly ever watch movies anymore. But when I do, it's either going to be a comedy or an action movie. So I do like comedy and I do like action, but I like comedy more because I enjoy being happy more than thrilled. So I'm gonna say comedy. Are you more of a leader or a follower? Check him. Oh, my microphone's still working. Okay, cool. Are you more of a leader or a follower? Now, me, I'm gonna be honest with this one. I'm a follower. The reason I'm a follower is because I like to see what they do before I try to do better. So I'm not gonna follow. I'm gonna follow you, and then I'm gonna switch to a leader of my own group. So I'm gonna start off as a follower. Do you want children? Yes. Which is more important to you? Being independent or being supportive? Okay. Being independent means that I have my own way of life and I don't have to depend on someone else to support my life. Being supportive, on the other hand, means that I have to help other people. You know, they're crying over the corner. I'm independent. It doesn't matter. They're both pretty much the same thing. I can be independent and be supportive, actually. As long as I'm not being supported, I'm independent. So, and this means I would rather be independent than supportive. iPhone or Android? I know someone's going to kill me for this. Uh, why did y'all throw this question? I don't use iPhones, unfortunately. It's just, I've never used one. I know Apple products are supposed to be great, and everybody keeps telling me to buy one. It's just I'm not used to using iPhones. So I'm going Android. If you had to choose between having a successful career and raising a family, which would you choose? Well, the successful career will come in handy when raising a family, because then you have money to, support your family. So can I choose both? No? Okay, thinking about this. I would probably say having a family because having someone there to support me during the times of need is more important to me. Which would you prefer? Chicken, beef, fish, or none of them? Fish. Don't say nothing. I can see the comments already coming in. What about fried chicken? No, don't even go there. Do you like to socialize with other people? Sometimes it's hard for me to socialize with people in real life because I get tongue-tied and I get weird. Honestly, my nervousness makes me weird. So I'm gonna say sometimes. You prefer spending time indoors, outdoors? Don't even have to think about that. Swimming pool or the beach? The beach. Do you believe in true love? Yup. I don't even have to answer this with like explanations. Oh, look at that. I am half male, half female. What do you know? How in the world did I become half male, half female? Who knew? But apparently I'm half both. No wonder my life is so understanding of the universe. I know how planets are made because I'm half male, half female. I came from two different planets apparently. Well, it says here, your absolute definition of a stable mind. Your life you lead is balanced, productive, and happy. No, it's not. You think about your actions before you do them. No, I don't. But you don't let them control your life. Yes, I do. You know that life cannot be fully planned, but you do try to have a sense of stability. That does not describe me at all. Congratulations. Alright, so give me a moment while I pull up the next quiz. I actually should have had this already pulled up. Okay, Google, let's go to the next quiz. Alright, give me a moment. I have to like pull out google.com. Everything went black. Because I went to the wrong website, I hit my black screen. I should have had this already done. We're ready. Alright, so the next quiz is another female male brain. Because the last one said I'm 50-50. There's no way that I'm 50-50. So let's go ahead and try this one. When you shop for something, how do you approach it? How much money do I have? I haven't got time for shopping. I just buy on the internet. Yeah, we're gonna go buy some beef off the internet, and it'll be there in 3 to 5 business days. Alright, I like to make a day out of it. Maybe go shopping with friends and having lunch as well. That sounds so freaking sexist right now. I don't know why my voice immediately went that way. It was just like, I like to go make a day out of it and maybe go. And also, maybe it's one word. This should be one word. Maybe is one word. Never two. I don't know why I'm snapping on grammar now. I suck at English, but I'm snapping on someone else's grammar. Great. I go straight for the nearest store and choose what they have to offer. I don't mind looking around a few stores to see what they have to offer, and that is true. Which of these movies would you choose if they were all available in theater? Top Gun, Star Wars, Love Actually, or Die Hard? Now this is bringing back memories when three of those movies were in theater. Top Gun, Star Wars, and Die Hard. They were all in theater at once, and I was with my family, and we were like, "Yo, we're gonna go see some Die Hard because we aren't interested in no Star Wars now. Star Trek, you got my family. Star Wars, nah. Top Gun, we didn't even know what that was about. We were just like straight up Die Hard. If you went on vacation to another country where a foreign language is spoken, what would you do? Okay, so you could get a phrase book and pick up some of the main points. Nah, boring. Just use my own language and expect them to understand. Yeah, y'all better understand me. Yeah, you over there with the cabbage. Give me some cabbage. Orewa. Give me some cabbage. Orewa. No, I'm not Orewa. I want cabbage. No, sorry. Again, a little bit racy. All right. Alright, try and get by with pointing and gestures. I've done that before. This brings up a story, guys. And the story went that I went into a restaurant where they didn't speak English at all. Because, field trips, right? Everybody knows that the school got to take you on some weird ass field trips. Well, they took me to a restaurant where they only spoke Spanish because I was in a Spanish class. And then I didn't understand a word the lady was saying. And so I had to order food for the quiz grade. It was to order food in Spanish and tell how it tastes when we got back to class that afternoon in Spanish. So I was like, okay, well, this can't be that hard. That one. What's that? What's that one? I don't know. It's just Spanish. And that was Spanish too, by the way. I didn't have a grasp on Spanish. So most of the time you would just hear me say, eso. Eso? Okay? Eso. Esta. Esta. And it's just like, you want that one? Because that's pretty much all I knew. At least now I can say pollo. So I've done that before. Get some taste from the library. That is not ever going to happen. That is not ever. I'm going to be honest. Pointing and just like that one. What do you think your colleague's boss value most about you? Your ability to lead a team. Oh yeah, I've done that once in my life. Your ability to work completely independent. Excuse me. Your ability to work with others. Ain't that your ability to pay attention to minute detail. Okay, so I have this one. I do not have any of the other ones. I hardly ever lead a team unless I need to. Because if I see the team struggling, I'll jump to the front. Working completely independently, it's hardly ever done anymore because a lot of these work fields and colleges are going to tell you need to be on a team because in the work field you're going to need to be on a team whether you want to or not. You're not going to complete the whole project by yourself. And the ability to pay attention to minute details, like let's say that you're right on the last detail and you're just like, wait a minute, something doesn't seem right about this project, and then you quickly catch it, oh, that won't work because we did that, this would happen. Minute detail, like instant. I have that ability, but people don't often notice it. They usually notice that I can work well with others. Which of these would be your choice if you want to relax? A glass of wine and a book. Go out for a nice meal. Watch some sports with friends. Put up a punching bag and take out aggression. Oh, heck yeah. I love punching stuff. God, that was exposing. If you came across a motor accident and nobody was badly hurt, what would you do? Well, I saw an accident the other day where a bus had crashed into it was more the opposite way. The car tried to pull out in front of the bus and failed, hitting the bus on the side and damaging the car to the point that the back tire was bent in. There was a child in the back of the car, but nobody was injured. Police was already there. Of course, you gotta wait for the fire department and all that because school buses have to have A minimum of 1 officer to take report and 2 ambulances and 1 fire truck minimum because of any incident that could harm a child. And it has to be written up in heavy report. It takes hours. But, if nobody was badly hurt, it doesn't say that nobody was hurt at all, just badly hurt. So, making sure everybody was alright and call the ambulance would be good. Try to comfort anyone who's looking shocked. Well, that could be the bystanders looking shocked. I've seen that a lot. Take over directing traffic until police arrive. That is not something I can do. Because if I should direct traffic incorrectly, I become a problem. Gather passerbys to move the vehicle off the road. We don't do that either. Because rule number 1 of a car accident is get to a safe distance if possible. Unless you're on the highway. Then it's stay in the vehicle unless the vehicle is about to explode or combust or any type of fire or gas or leakage is available. Then you must get to the side of the highway where the railing is and get over the railing. That way, if something hits that vehicle, it's going to bounce off that rail. So, safety first. Now, in this case, I'm going to more than likely just call the authorities. I thought I should make sure everybody's already called the authorities. Sounds like something I would do. Imagine you were in the Titanic after it hit the iceberg. Oh, what happened? We just hit an iceberg. Y'all didn't see that big piece of ice? That jig is 13 feet out of the water and 60 feet under. Yeah, we kind of was, drinking while we were on the boat. Captain, please. Wait a minute. You're the captain. What are you doing out on the deck? Drinking. Alright, so it says, try to make sure our children were safe. Follow the instructions of the officer. Try to get to the engine room to see if you can help fix the leak. Try and take charge of getting people into boats. This one is, the top one is literally going to be the correct answer in this case. Because I am a 26-year-old about to go on 27. And children are normally classified under 18 years old. They have a longer life than me. So if I could get them safe, that would actually make me feel better than getting myself safe. Following the instructions of the officers. Was there officers on the Titanic? I haven't seen that movie in 50 years. Try and get in the engine room. This would never happen. Yo, I'm going to the engine room. Why? I'm gonna fix that leak. We're sinking already, fool. We are going down. The front of the ship is up in the air. Get these people off the boat. Take charge of getting people into boats. That also would be something to do, but if you've seen the movie, everybody was in a panic. So people were actually pushing each other over the side railing of the Titanic into the water. So I'm going with that one. Which of these best describes the way you keep your collections of things? I just throw them everywhere. I'm not going to lie. You should see my room. They are literally everywhere. And I've been recording for 18 minutes, so let me go ahead and finish this up. It's really in a mess. If you had to teach somebody something, which of these would describe your approach? Alright. So I've got experience in this because, and this doesn't actually work. Repeating the same thing you just said does not work. That's the definition of insanity. Hey, let's do the same thing that we just did and expect different results. Run through the topic, tell them to interrupt if there's a problem. Go through the topic from beginning to end as clearly as possible. If they don't understand, that's their problem. No. Give them an overview of the topic and revisit anything they hadn't understood. Now, this one would be, if they have a problem, that would probably be the best way to have them go, hey, I got a problem with that, or I don't understand, or something, and then you can change what you're said to them. Like, if they're trying to learn basic math and you tell them, oh, if you take the square root of 54, you have to do it this way, and they're just like, what? And you just go, okay, here's another way you can do it. Square root is pretty much something times itself to equal that number that you're taking the square root of. So if you're taking the square root of 16, 4 times 4 equals 16. And they'll be like, oh, I get it. Okay. So all I have to do is find what times itself equals that number. Cool. If something is upsetting you, how do you deal with it? No. Nah. I like to sit down and talk. Nope. I do it something instantaneous. Running, yard work. That sounds like me. That actually sounds like me. I'll actually run miles if I'm upset. What is your attitude to clothes? Oh God, we are way behind. This has gone on for 20-minute video. Oh my God. So I'm gonna have to just, go through this. I'm gonna have to just get this done because we've gone 20 minutes already. Don't know much about clothes. I like clothes, but don't take too much time on them. No, that right there. Do you think you're good at identifying how other people are feeling? No. If someone was physically threatening you, how would you react? I'd break their arm right off their face. When something in your house needs fixing, what's your attitude? I don't mind going in them, and I'm gonna call somebody because I don't care. What type of book do you read? How to read manuals. What type? Yeah, it's mostly how to. Which of these do you learn from what? What do you look for when choosing a new car? Comfort and safety. When someone explains something to you, how do you approach? What? I can't read today. Which approach do you respond to best? That one. How do you feel about the idea of raising it? If you were writing a letter to a friend, how much trouble would you take? What? How much trouble would you take? If you're writing a letter to a friend, how much trouble would you take? I choose nice paper, my favorite pen. What would you say is the ideal outcome for a discussion? Now that one would be something where everyone has their say, has come to an agreement. If you were given a choice of roles in orchestra, which one would you take? I don't even know what these are. Conductor, I guess? I don't know. When there's a problem solved, which do you find most effective? Yeah, that one. I don't know. When you're a child, which of these categories would your favorite toy fall into? Now, this one's creative. What did you enjoy most about high school? Oh, that one. I hated English. I didn't do crafts. And I didn't do home and economics. I did history, geography, and math. So that's actually it. How good are you at staying in touch with your friends and family? I do my best. Sometimes I forget. Alright. Alright, so now I can get to the end of this video. And dear Lord Almighty, I have apparently what looks like a brain that you would fit a camera chip into. But it says, you have a totally female brain. And I don't want to read that because I'm starting to get sick. So, anyway, If you like this video and want me to do more weird quizzes, I'll probably have to do one next time because I spent 25 minutes on this video. But if you like this video, uppercut that like button into space. And I'll see you when the wind blows. Bye-bye.